We have talked about Cutting Class. I love it.
It's a great card.
Coerce. I also love.
Great card.
Great card.
Great.
Reaper's Scythe. 4 mana, 4/2 weapon. Spell Burst also damages adjacent minions this turn.
Spellburst had to die before it was born for these stupid, terrible warrior weapons. Like, why?
Yeah. This card is bad. This card is bad anyways with the Spell Burst effect. I will never put this in a deck. There's no way. Like, why? Why would I run this weapon?
It's True Silver Champion. You don't want to run True Silver Champion?
I'm okay with them never.
Not even a little bit. I'm over it. True Silver Champion is a piece of garbage. People tried telling me different when I started playing Hearthstone back when mid range was actually
Card's very good.
back when mid range was actually playable. I still didn't like that card. Fuck True Silver Champion.
Yeah, I know that about it.
All right, 2 mana warrior spell information. Add 2 random taunt minions to your hand. That's bad.
That's a whole lot of shields there. Are you sure it's not only 2? It should be at least 7. It looks like.
Let's count shields.
Get a
1,
lot.
2,
There's
3, 4,
taunts
5, 6.
There's 4 taunts and 3
I
shields.
I see 7 shields and a sword.
More than 2 taunt minions.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm going to discover 2 taunt minions out of the frenzies. That can be more taunt minions. I'll get to 7.
This card seems like hot garbage.
Yeah, it's filler.
It's really cute for that quest warrior, but yeah, nah.
Yeah, it's like a created by meta. You'll be really happy when you create this or use it to create stuff.
Athletic Studies. Discover a rush minion. Your next one costs 1 less. This is garbage. Moving on.
Garbage.
Shield of Honor we talked about.
Stupid.
Commencement's my favorite card.
Bad.
Lord Barab is very good.
Pretty good in both if control exists.
9 mana, 9/9 Rattlegore, the other warrior legendary. This says Death Rattle. Resummon this with -1/-1. So
Seems like it's going the wrong way. Can it get bigger?
So I love N'Zoth as a card, and I love Warrior as a class. So I really want this card to be good, but it's so slow. Like, so I was thinking about it, right? Like, how can I make this terrible card playable? And the solution is you play like a ton of lackeys in Warrior, and on turn 9 or on turn 10 you play this, and you play either the Rush lackey or the Taunt lackey to make you not immediately die when you play this thing. And then you kind of just let it like run its course for a while. You gotta let it get down to like 5/5, and then you use an Evolve lackey to evolve it so it stops polluting your Death Rattle pool. And then eventually you just play N'Zoth and you get a board full of Rattlegores.
Okay. Yeah, see, I like that strategy. I was thinking something similar. You play this on Odd Warrior, and it's your win condition as an Odd Warrior, and that was the best I came up with.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, it's cool.
Yeah. It's cool looking. I won't craft it if I open it. Sweet. I opened no warrior epics or legendaries. I was very
I
upset
reckon
about
this
it.
card would go up at least 1-star bonus if they changed the art and made a Rattle Ogre instead of Rattlegore.
Rattle Ogre. Switch those.
Ooh.
You just make it a
Switch
Rattle
those
Ogre
two,
and make it an Ogre
letters
art,
right
and
there.
then suddenly it's just like a 5-star card.
You're right. You're right.
It's an insane card.
You really missed out there.
It's broke.
Everybody knows Ogres are inherently better.
Troublemaker. 8 mana, 6/8. At the end of your turn, summon 2 3/3 ruffians that attack random enemies. Filler.
That's not standard. It's
I don't
standard.
know. This card seems maybe it's kind of decent.
It's really
I could
slow.
actually see this being okay. Yeah, it's slow. It's 8 mana, 6/8, but it's 8 mana, 12/14 with 6 fast damage. That's random. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe it's probably too slow. But there are enough at these random end of turn effects where it's like, does Emperor Thorson combo? You have to think of Emperor Thorson combos with Todd Around or, God forbid, Jakari Enchanter.
I'm sure in one of our random battles against Andrew, I'll do an end of the turn warrior and I'll like kill him in 4 turns, and it'll be the best deck in existence. Because every time we do them, I put the like most atrocious things together, and they just destroy him. And it's just like, how? I would never win a ladder game with this nightmare.
3 mana, 4/3 Playmaker. After you play a rush minion, summon a copy with 1 health remaining.
That seems good. If it's like
It's okay.
you can play it on 3 and it's decent stats. If it lives, then you get to like play another rush minion.
Play,
Mhm.
Like
play
a
it with
cheap brute with this, it's pretty sick.
Play it with Ziliax.
Ziliax
Mhm.
and like Odd Warrior and Standard or Wild.
Play it
just-
with what's the
K-Raiders.
reborn one? The
Do you
Mummy,
ever
Restless
play
Mummy.
this?
wrestling mummy?
Restless Mummy.
Do you ever play this in the decks that were the new green skin? That like rushes and gives you weapon
Oh,
attack, and then you
yeah,
get another
yeah.
one that rushes and gives you
Oh,
weapons
there you
plus
go.
1/+1?
Yeah.
Does that ever
That's
work?
That's not bad. This
Top
has
that
this
one.
has some applications. It's okay.
It's one of those cards that's good because even if it isn't good, you can just play it at 3 and it's
Yeah, it's
does
playable.
some
It's
words.
got a stat line that
as long
doesn't
as
make
the
you wanna cry.
upside's good enough that you want it in your deck, and the stats are good enough that if you have to just play it, it's fine. It'll probably see playing something.
See,
No.
yeah, this is one of the cards where it's like
Depends on how
talking
many
about
slots you
when
have
we
and what you're doing.
just start. Yeah, exactly. When we just started the podcast, it's like this card seems good. It should be good. Where does it actually go? Like it doesn't synergize with anything,
Yeah.
but it has a really good effect, and it's decent stat line where it's like, okay, I kind of want to run this in my deck.
Ben says it's hot garbage.
Yeah, I mean it's
Hot garbage.
it dies a lot of times. It's just a vanilla 3 and a 4/3.
Yeah,
If you
probably.
hit the new green skin and you buff weapon a couple times, you suddenly are winning more. But maybe that's why it's bad because it's winning more.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean
does-
it's only
it
a
does
two,
feel like
two
a
or
win
3 star
more
card
card.
at best.
But I mean, if you play this with Ziliax on 8, you come back from most aggro boards if you're still alive on 8. Which as warrior, you
If you're
should.
still alive on it.
As warrior, you can normally last until turn 8 against
I
aggro.
think it's slightly above hot garbage, but not great.
Yeah.
Hot garbage is like 0 mana deal 3 to your face for no apparent reason.
That wasn't a card. We talked about Steel Dancer.
That's
We
the card.
talked about
That's the card you get from that
Dr.
garbage card.
Krasnov.
There you go.
We
Mhm.
talked about ceremonial.